Well. Some shit's
That's a deep
stirring.
subject.
Some shit is definitely a stirring.
Yep.
What shit?
I guess we got a little bit of a call out, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
Who?
So I guess Wayne wanted a little bit of a friendly rivalry or something over the SADBOY mix.
But he doesn't know you?
But I don't need any more friends. That's the problem. So
You don't
fuck
have
the friendly.
any friends,
Which is why I don't need any more. I'm keeping it really tight to like 0, and I really don't want to go up from 0.
From 0 to 1 is a 100% increase. And
I'm not ready for that kind of
that.
change. I'm not ready.
Yeah.
No.
That's too much. Too much at one time.
No.
Too much.
So
what did Wayne do?
So I guess what happened was we were busy bees yesterday and we were recording. And I guess Wayne decided to remix our remix of another recipe. I got that right?
Yeah, like an inception.
It was like a recipe inside of a recipe of a recipe.
Yeah.
It's a remix of SADBOY's butter cookie. Is that what it's called?
Butter cookie, yes.
Which is a lemon one.
Yeah, lemon butter cookie. I think all of SADBOY's stuff has lemon in it, doesn't it?
I have no idea. I honestly have never tried it, which is actually the whole point of blind remix. Is
Yes.
that two of us have never tried it, and one of us has, and you were the one who tried it, right?
Yes, I did try. I did try. You want to just kind of get into it?
Daniel is saying team developed. #team developed. I like that.
I mean, I can understand where that's coming from. We already have more reviews than he does. I don't see his really going up.
Yeah, I just mixed whatever this guy did. What is his name? Wayne? I just mixed his version.
Walter Dogwalker or something?
WW something. I don't know.
Walter Wilkinson.
Did you mix what he did? Okay. The thing
I
is,
have it.
Okay, people was talking about our remix of that we did on the blind remix. Mm-hmm. So I don't know who said something in chat. Thank you for saying it. And one said, okay, I'm gonna mix that. I want to try that, and he did. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why he decided that he wanted to do a remix of our remix, right?
I don't even know why he mixed the original, because didn't Folkart, you said he doesn't like F.E. Lemon.
Oh yeah, I mean he's said many times that F.E. Lemon to him tastes like Pledge. He doesn't like it. I think he's the only person that has said that, because everybody I've talked to love that flavor.
And that already tells you a lot about him as a mixer, right?
Well, when I heard,
if he's a little sensitive to a little bit
of when I heard that he was going to remix it, or that he was going to mix it up and do a review on it or something, I was like, oh shit, because I knew that he didn't like F.E. Lemon. But I watched his show. I was there for just a little bit of it, and he actually did say that in this particular mix, F.E. Lemon worked. But now in his remix of our remix, he still used F.E. Lemon, but he used something else for the main lemon note, which was Vape Train lemon meringue tart.
The one that we talked about that we weren't going to use because
it made it about.
He actually used all the flavors that we talked about not using.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
have you mixed this version, his version?
We all have
our version.
We all have it. We all have it right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got it.
Can I say something about it?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
How crazy is that you and me, Max, that we did a much better recipe without even trying the original.
I mean, it's, to be fair, it's just like every one of Wayne's recipes that I've ever mixed up. You can taste, you can really taste the sadness. So he nailed that part of the recipe. You know, he did a good job on what is that one recipe he did? The one that he's remixed of his own like 3 times, Obsidian.
Obsidian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I think
good.
it's on the 5th version.
Yeah, stop fucking with it. That
version.
first recipe is fine. I mean, it's probably as good as he's gonna get. So just leave that one. Let that one be. Let that one live. No, this is it's fine. I mean, I know he was kind of toting around that he made a better golden Oreo, but we've got one for sale.
I think he actually used the word superior.
This?
That's his words, not mine. I believe he said superior.
Wait. When did he make this? Because it looks very 2015. If he did that in 2015, that's great. I mean,
did we
golden
remix
butter,
this?
Yellow cake.
Yeah.
It's like 3 years old, right?
Dude,
The
I had
recipe
a tough time. I'm being completely serious. I had a tough time finding golden butter because I haven't used it since we did use it fairly recently, but I've only pulled it out for like that recipe in like the last like 3 years.
Yeah,
and then here it is again.
Golden butter.
It sucks.
I mean, golden butter is really nice if you want one of those like really nasty 2015 recipes or something. It's always good to pull that out. But other than that, it sits on my shelf and collects dust.
I have only one use for that flavoring, and you know it because we have.
Yeah, that was what I pulled it out
trick.
for. Yeah,
That's it.
That's literally.
To be honest, completely honest, it's not terrible. It's not bad. It's different, but it's what I told him in the comments. It's not a challenge to add a couple flavorings to a remix we did. It's not a challenge for him or for us. If he wants to challenge us, he has to do it right.
Right.
No, we are not Nick Evans.
It's no.
But here's the thing about if there was to be some type of challenge like that. I mean, it's 3 against 1, so to make it a fair fight, I think he needs to like invite 2 more people.
Invite fucking 12. I don't know.
Yeah. That would be even more fair.
Yeah. That might probably actually balance it out a little bit. Invite all of Noted and OGA. I don't know. Go down to like the local food court or something, grocery store. Just start picking people up.
Now that's a challenge. That's a challenge for us. Yeah.
I don't know. Then maybe I'll rethink some of the stuff I've said.
Or we can teach him. Sorry, I said teach him. Or we can do something with him one at a time.
If he wants it to be a level playing field. I mean, rivalry.
That's the word he used.
Yeah.
I have to be honest. I'm being serious now.
I was too.
I mixed up his recipe, and I've got a couple things to say about it. I mean, if he critiqued ours, we should critique his, correct? Right?
Yeah.
So
he's in chat.
I mixed it up.
Yes.
I mixed it up, and it's not bad. It's good, just like ours is good.
It's not good like ours is good though.
No,
but it's good. Okay, it is. Honestly, I think the flavor in it is more intense than ours. But here's the thing: I get like a dryness from it, and the reason that I get a dryness from it, I think, is because of the Vape Train lemon meringue tart. We've talked about this before in some of our recipes. Every time we try to use that flavor in a recipe, there's some kind of harshness or dryness to it. And you definitely get more cookie in his than you get in ours. But you get more lemon in ours than you do in his. But I think ours is just a little bit smoother, and his is more saturated. But I get that kind of just a slight harshness from it. That's my honest critique of it. So, what about y'all?
Too good. I mean, this is the first time Wayne is watching our show, so welcome.
Yeah.
First,
right.
That's like
might have seen us a little bit on all the flavors lately.
Get like a notepad and take notes, because this could help you if there is a challenge.
We could rename the show Noted or something if you want. Like for this one, it'd be easy for you to find. Oh my God, Folkart is so red. You're feel a little uncomfortable right now.
I've been in the sun actually all day.
All right. Well, at least somebody's in the spotlight, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I really don't think it's not bad. It's just like, if you're gonna say like this is a better golden Oreo, dead wrong. I get hardly any cookie. The one thing I will say that was kind of clever is the yellow cake for making it more yellow, I guess, like the cookie part. But I'm just totally lacking the bakery.
I wouldn't
part.
use golden butter. I wouldn't use golden butter.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
You don't think
again?
You don't.
It's not bad. It's not a challenge. When you can do better, we can do better. This is not a challenge for us.
I don't know if he can do better.
So y'all don't get like a cakey vibe from this. I mean, Wayne said that it was more like a golden Oreo. He did say that he had to work on it a little bit more to make it more of golden Oreo. But I get like a cakey note, and I think it's because of that slight dryness.
Well, it's also soft because of the lemon meringue tart. I really think that waters it down.
But we did talk about using that flavor.
The only thing I get from a golden Oreo is coming from the Bavarian cream. That's it.
Yeah.
But the rest, no, because it's soft. It's still soft.
I mean, both of these
shouldn't be this soft.
These both fail as a remix, right? Like they're both.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess Folkart would be the only one to be able to tell us, because like they're both not. They're not really super accurate. They both fail as like a remix. Well, they're a remix, but they completely fail as a clone, right?
Oh yeah, I don't think either one of them is a clone. I know ours isn't. Let me just vape on the original right here, right quick, and just see. So I think Wayne was wanting to go. He was wanting more cookie. He was wanting that cookie.
Yeah.
In the original, I didn't get in the original. I didn't get like a really full cookie.
Yeah, you said it was more like a cereal, right?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm getting, and so that's kind of what we were going for. I mean, it's not a cereal, but it has that meringue type feel to it. That's what I was picking up from the original. Wayne obviously probably doesn't get that. He's saying that he's picking up more cookie, and I think that's what he was going for in his remix of our remix. So, I think it is more cookie in his, and if he likes that, fine. But if people want to mix up the better one, they should probably mix ours up,
right?
And
yeah,
that's about as mean as I can get. Okay.
I think
he's saying that that his recipe is closer.
You have both of them. You have all three. You have the original, and then you have both of them, right?
I have all of them.
Who would solve this entire battle is Mallory, because she doesn't like. She said that she likes lemon now because of our recipe. So I want to see what she thinks of this, because if they're both on that, like, I hate lemon kick, then I want to see what she thinks of it.
Yeah, because I haven't had the original. Neither you,
no,
Max.
No.
So, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think that like, okay, so it literally did everything that we talked about every one of those flavors and we didn't use them and we gave like explanations why. So I was against using the meringue, but you were saying that you were really tasting a cereal from it. And we went with sweet cream as a cleaner butter too.
Yeah. And that's okay. So I just vaped the original and I just vaped Wayne's. If Wayne is tasting more cookie in this than I am, then his is accurate because his is very, that cookie is up front. The lemon is not. But for me, I don't get that in the original. I get a meringue kind of feel. So that's why
I don't get cookie from his. Me neither.
No.
But I mean, it's more, you can feel that bakery note more so than the lemon part. It's not meringue. His is not meringue.
It's not
at all. I think
his is very linear. Like it's very, like yes, ours is more lemon forward, and I guess in that way his is more bakery forward. But I don't get much bakery.
Yeah, but the use of lemon meringue tart for me is not adding anything to the recipe to make it better.
No. If you were to use like yogurt drink, like yeah, maybe, because then you could probably work like on like pumping up the percentages of actually getting a better bakery. But no, I'm like seriously. I think the lemon note in yogurt drink that's what I wanted to say. But I like held my tongue the whole entire time because I didn't want to be the guy who says yogurt drink every time we make a fucking lemon recipe.
You are.
I know, but once I didn't want to, you know?
Yeah.
Wayne's getting triggered. All right.
All right. I mean, dude, there's nothing wrong with the recipe. I mean, if someone wants to vape it or whatever, it's fine.
Oh, nobody saw how you throw away that.
Nobody saw it.
Well, it's in the fucking trash now, but you can be as triggered as you want. It's fine. And for you, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
and if being triggered helps him to improve, hey, you're welcome, buddy. I mean,
yeah.
You know, that's kind of what we're here for, you know, is to help people improve with their mixes. So,
right.
You know,
right. We're doing
it's a win-win for everybody.
We get a fucking, we get a sound drop real quick. I got another one right here.
Oh,
boom! Those are I downloaded his sound pack.
Oh my god!
I can see Wayne in his house, like
he probably so bad. Like I think he just watches YouTube videos and just hits the soundboard. You know what I mean? Like this is where it would go.
Oh my god, we're gonna be ripped from his podcast now.
The first words from his daughter is going to be pew 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 pew.
All right.
Okay.
We love you, Wayne.
Talking about recipes that Wayne should probably remix. A remix of. We remixed.
Yeah, we're full of remixes.
Yeah, we actually remixed a very old recipe, and this was one of Wayne's buddies way back in the day.
Yeah,
Manson came up with this recipe. So, you know, maybe we're going to trigger Manson.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe he's going to pop on.
I don't think so.
Let me find it.
So this one, we wanted to turn his into a little bit of like a rock band, Manson and The Pebbles. So that would be a good ode to not Charles Manson. So the whole goal of this was to like limit it down from like 10 or 12 flavors that he used, and it didn't work because like they ended up actually being super necessary for the entire mix. Like we really tried to consolidate it, you just couldn't.
And we had the premise. Premise is a word. The idea of
that's a word.
Not using like fruity flakes or
yeah. Well, you want to bring Wayne out? No, dude, Wayne, we line up talent for this. So like, you know, there's some people before Wayne that we would probably have on.
I mean, maybe if he comes on, we'll be able to show him the errors that he made in his recipe, and kind of talk him down from the ledge, get him less triggered.
No, it's okay.
No.
I mean, I'm going to use the word talent a little bit lightly, but we got some other people lined up before Wayne. Wayne can, he doesn't get to jump the line.
Wait.
Doesn't get to cut. No cutsies.
This is so fun.
So back to the recipe that's important.
The chat really is wanting him to come on.
We're gonna cut this segment short. We plan our show out.
But maybe he wants to maybe he wants to remix the Manson too.
Maybe he wants to apologize. I say, hey guys, you were right.
Are we really going to spend the whole fucking show talking about his recipe? Yeah, we moved on. We can have him on if you want. Does he want to mix this up and critique this too? Tell us that this is bad and he could do it in like 2 flavors?
Maybe.
All right, go ahead. Okay. Send him the link.
Okay.
Send the link.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are going to get angry though because now we're showing it's like favoritism or something, which I guess that would show a lot for like the other people on the list.
Who is the other people on the list?
Shh. There's a lot of people. Are we going to finish talking about this recipe or no?
Yeah. We should.
We should.
All right. So with this recipe, I think the last flavor we added was FA marzipan because we just couldn't pull off Fruity Pebbles without like a cherry note.
And that was your idea. That was fucking incredible, I have to say.
Well, I got it. So we have done this recipe before. We did a, what the fuck was it? It was a Telios remix, another remix.
Yeah.
So we did Telios.
That was way back.
Right, but this one we actually wanted not just like the cereal milk, because in theirs there's no cereal to it. So this we actually wanted to have like the cereal note. And when we did that recipe, we found out that to make Fruity Pebbles, it's literally just lemon, orange, and cherry.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
So the whole recipe is just built off of lemon, orange, and cherry. You got lemon, Effie lemon, the royal orange for orange, and then FA marzipan was the only thing we could get to actually work for a cherry note. Because you got like cherry extract and stuff like that, and that just doesn't work.
And something that Fokker said that is super accurate is that when you use sugar cookie with Effie lemon, you get cereal. And using that and adding cereal 27 to that, it makes that cereal base that we needed.
Right. Yeah, I think Effie lemon and sugar cookie is a perfect thing for cereal, especially when you add in the cereal 27, like Nacho was saying, it just boosts it even more. It's just a perfect cereal lemon for me.
And the milk from that cereal is built with the meringue, the milk, and also the sugar cookie. The sugar cookie is working for the cereal, and it's working to build that milk, to add that maltiness to the milk. Because when you have the cereal, the milk from a cereal, it's not like a regular milk. It's much more dense and malty.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really tried to not add more flavors to this, but we really needed to have every one of these. There's probably 1,000 ways to do it differently, but I think this is definitely one that I would want to keep vaping. Because I'm not the biggest fan of cereals, and especially Fruity Pebbles to me is you ever get that cereal lemon, and then you're actually trying to chase a good cereal lemon, and then you use Effie lemon, which is really good. But that's another thing. It shows you how versatile it is, because we did it with the SADBOY, which is basically a cereal lemon, and then we have this as cereal lemon, but we've used it a ton of times for a lemonade or something to like kick up the lemon note.
Yeah.
And it's great for both.
It's very versatile.
Yeah. Because okay, most lemon sits on top of the recipe.
Yeah.
They're very sharp or bright or whatever. This sits right in the middle. So you can blend this lemon with other flavorings in a much easier way than others. And something I don't know is why we end up using Flavora sweetness and not Capella for sweet. I don't remember.
I think we just added it first. We wanted the milk.
I wanted that milk to be like really sweet. And anytime you use Flavora with a cream, I mean, anytime you have a cream and you want that cream to be like the sweet emphasis, I always like to use Flavora sweetness. It just works really well with creams. Instead of adding, let's say, like a Flavor West, that would have boosted the cereal sweetness, I think. Capella sweetness would have like made the lemon a little sharper. So this actually just like sweetens the milk. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is one of my favorite recipes. This recipe and the one that's coming up in 2 weeks are my two favorite recipes that we have ever mixed up.
Yeah,
And
we're
that's saying
ending
a lot.
after that. Ending on a high note.
Yeah.
That is my favorite one.
The next one, I don't know. We can discuss about the next one.
No.
It's posted.
Folkart and I agree.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it in like 2 weeks.
All right. Well, you're not going to change my mind. I mix it up all the time. It's good.
I love
Right,
this
guys.
one. And let me tell you one more thing. The difference between this one and using like Flavor West fruity flakes or whatever is that those cereal fruits are very artificial. This is artificial enough to sell the pebbles, but it's not like synthetic.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, I agree with that. I mean, I think it's a good. I'm not the biggest fan of like cereal, but I think it's pretty good for Fruity Pebbles, which is definitely not my favorite cereal. Because I think it's the one that like ruined like cereal vapes.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was just going to say it's really nice to be able to vape something. I mean, sometimes I kind of crave a 2015 style recipe. It's kind of nostalgic. And
Are you talking about Wayne again?
No,
speaking of Wayne, we're going to let him in.
I wonder if he's
what
gonna.
he says. There he is.
He's by the window. Oh my god, this is not good.
No.
Is it
it's not too high.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Is first floor of the house or
Yeah.
second floor?
Can you guys hear me?
Third
Yes.
floor.
Oh no, it's the second floor.
Oh no.
I'm in the
Good job.
I'm in a hotel right now.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah. All right, go to the lobby. Make everybody feel a little bit more comfortable.
All right, let's drill the bottom is I don't have much time here. You guys triggered me, okay? So
I know.
folk art.
Yes.
Be honest. You know my recipe is closer to the original butter cookie. You know that for a fact. I don't want to hear anything else.
He's got all three of
Honestly-
them in front of him.
Honestly,
You're the only one who can deliberate that honestly.
I honestly can say that I get mostly meringue in the original, not cookie. Yours to me is cookie forward. That's my taste. That's what I taste.
Okay, but on that note, right?
Mhm.
Does your recipe say it's golden Oreos? Golden Oreos with a lemon meringue, right? That was what your description said.
My
And I
description. yes.
based it and I said, I taste lemon. That's all I taste.
I've never seen Wayne this trigger.
Are there people booked in the next hotel room to you?
I hope they
Goddamn.
hear me. I hope they know.
Somebody is screaming about lemon and Oreos right now.
like a keyboard elf in the next room, fucking going
I'll
nuts.
tell you,
Kind of weird sex thing with Oreos.
Yeah.
objectively trying both of them and not the original, yours is whack. It can't compete.
You're out of your gourd. You're out of your gourd.
I'll stay out of the gourd. I don't want to go in the gourd. It's not good. It's
Your
not bad.
recipe is all right. This is what I got from your recipe. It's not bad, but it's not the greatest lemon ever. That some people. It's just a good lemon. That's all.
We
it is.
didn't say
It's
that.
a lemon with a soft
We never
meringue.
said.
No,
we never
didn't
said
say
it was
that.
the greatest lemon recipe in the world.
No, someone in my chat did. That's why I wanted to mix it up.
Well,
Someone in my chat
Trust
was
him.
like, "This is the greatest lemon I've ever had. You have to mix it up." And I said, "Okay." And then I looked and I see, and I look and I see it's a remix of SADBOY, which I've had. I had it with me, and I tried it. And I'm like, okay, I know they do the blind remix, so it kind of makes sense that this is like, calling it a remix is kind of interesting because it's not really trying to do what it's doing, but it is at the same time.
Right.
And then I tried. I'm like, this just tastes like a nice lemon with like a sweet meringue thing, maybe. And then I was like, but it says they're trying to go for golden Oreos with a lemon cream. So my idea was to try to make a golden Oreos with a lemon cream, which I think is the better, more accurate representation of the description that you wrote.
Did you make a remix of our description or the recipe?
Of your description.
Okay, so you did a remix of our remix.
Of your description, basically. Not really your recipe.
Well, we can't be
say-
held responsible for our fans of our show saying it's the best lemon recipe. I mean, they didn't write the description.
No, I know. But I wanted to set the record straight. My recipe is one more accurate to the original and also more accurate to your own description of your own recipe. I just want to put that out there.
Dude, you gotta step
can
away
you
from the
call
window.
it?
I'll tell you
How
whatever
can
you
you
want to
call
hear,
it?
but
And
You're calling
for you to
your
say You don't
recipe-
taste any cookie. You stop lying to your audience. You stop lying to your audience. right
you
now.
stop
You
lying
taste
to
the
our
cookie.
audience.
There's no
You
fucking
stop
cookie in
lying.
your recipe.
No, ours is like on the cookie because what I tasted and the way the blind remix is that I taste it, I describe it, and they mix it. So they were going solely off of my description.
Yeah.
I tasted mostly meringue.
Right.
So why did you
Like
put cookie in your description?
Because he writes the description.
Because it was to me a type of golden Oreo to me, especially after it's set for a week. Now that's something that you have to keep in mind too. That
Yeah, I
cookie
guess.
comes forward more. Because we
After
did
the
the episode.
shitty Flavor Express lemon subsides, yes, then the rest of the recipe comes out.
I can't wait.
wait,
to
wait.
We
You're
did the
calling
recording.
this. You're calling this your recipe and also the best recipe when you just added 2 flavors to our recipe.
I know. I really didn't do too much to it. I know. I will.
No. You also added the stuff that we said not to add.
Why didn't you want to add the lemon meringue tart? I don't understand. You guys don't like that one?
Because it waters it
dropped
down
it.
and it
That
gets
one.
rid of the bakery, like in your recipe.
I don't think so. I think Flavor
No.
Express lemon waters things down. That's why I don't use it ever. I
Oh,
think it's
you-
so watery and
No.
like abrasive. It's like a really pledgy lemon. It's almost like the worst lemon you could use. Now, in your recipe, to be fair, your recipe, you guys do a good job with it.
Thank you.
One of the better Flavor Express lemon. But like Jackster, everyone does like the Jackster cereal killer clone, which is funny because you think that the SADBOY is similar to a cereal. I can see why using Flavor Express lemon and kind of going the Jackster route, but I never found it to be like a good sort of like candy tart lemon. It's more of like almost like a bergamot, like Flavor Art bergamot. That's kind of how I pick up on it. Where it's like almost like a tea lemon.
Slash is right. We should do a lemon obsidian remix.
Yeah,
Now I will jump out
With
of the fucking
every lemon.
window.
Are you gonna do a yellow obsidian? Yeah,
Should we
gold
challenge,
maple.
challenge all three of you because I heard you guys wanted me to challenge you guys now. Do I do a
No.
If you
What
want
we
to.
said is this
I
is
need
not a
somewhat of a
challenge.
challenge. After Nevin's, it was just like someone please challenge me, please.
Well, I mean, if you really want to, are you gonna invite people or what? It's
I
3
don't know.
against 1? If you're comfortable with that, I mean, fucking, I don't give a shit.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea for you guys. I don't know if it's a good idea for you guys.
Well, if we're gonna be the ones that write the
If I lose to
description,
3 people, it doesn't look that bad. But if you lose to me, just me,
that would look
can you
really
do the
bad.
show
If we
after
lost
that?
to you,
I mean, can you even do the show after that?
if we lost to you, I mean, goddamn, I don't know. I mean, I'm down. I don't. Who's gonna pick the profile?
Well, we'll figure that out if we want to do a challenge. I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would
let's-
just be me. Maybe I will get 2 other mixers.
Let's
You
do
want
it
to
fun.
do? You want to do
Not
another
like the one you
remix
had with
challenge?
Evans. It has
Yeah,
to be
maybe
fun.
we do another. Well, yeah, maybe we do another remix challenge. I see you're doing Manson's Pebbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but that was easy because we knew the flavors. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it really wasn't like trying to make it better. What we were trying to
Right.
do was try to use newer flavorings to get to the same thing, and try to pare it down just a little bit because I think there was 10 or 11 flavors in that recipe.
Wait, have
Yeah,
you
something
guys
like
tried his original one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
I
like
tried
it.
a long time ago. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
crazy recipe. It's good
Yeah.
in that it's interesting. It's not something I don't think I would vape all the time. It's kind of like the 007 cola, whereas like
Right.
it's cool how he did it, but is that something you're really gonna vape all the time? Not really.
No, it's not really an all-day vape. It's also not very convenient to try to make.
Yeah.
You
Um,
did try Viva la Cola, right, Wayne? Viva la Cola.
Yeah,
you tried
Viva
that
Cola
one.
was badass. Yeah.
That was better
Super
than
good.
007 Cola.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
That
Yeah, it
one was
better.
actually
But
vape.
also 007 Cola was pretty crazy too. Just
Yeah.
because it was like I guess Viva la Cola is kind of the same way, right? Because he didn't really use a cola ingredient. I don't remember that.
No,
No, he
In
didn't.
007, he was using rich cinnamon, and this one he's using the root beer.
Yeah.
In fact, I think he submitted that recipe. Nachev mixed it up and tried it out and said, "To me, it tastes like a cola." It was named something else
Yeah.
he was
until
doing
Nachev
something
Yeah.
said
else.
it tasted
cola.
like cola, and so he renamed it to a cola. Because once Nachev said that, it's like, yeah, it does taste like a cola.
Yeah.
He did that for the Flavora assignment, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so,
Yeah.
right? It's all Flavora,
Mhm.
right? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
we have an assignment next week. If you want to like try, maybe to do something good. you can
Yeah.
do it, Wayne.
Who, me?
We will like limit it down too. Like so we do a show called
It's
The Assignment.
So easy. We're kind of dumbing it down for this one. So
yeah.
it should be it should be really, really easy. Really
Yeah,
simple.
it's simple.
Okay.
It's you got to do the best two flavor
I don't want to keep
recipe.
making better interpretations of your recipes, though.
It's okay. First of all, that's not how the show works. We're on your podcast network. You should know. Second of all, it's not ever been a thing. I mean, unless you're admitting that you're remixing our recipes.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna challenge. I think we've settled it here. My lemon recipe is superior. They're both not the best.
We did not settle anything with
No, 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 no.
They're not the best. Folk is being a little evasive on the
Think-
question. You know, my
I
recipe
think-
is closer to golden Oreo, whatever your description of your recipe was.
I gotta try. You did
I
a
don't know.
coffee. You did a coffee
You know, we-
recently.
Yeah.
We actually
Yeah, he
we
did.
actually do have a golden Oreo one shot. Now,
Yeah.
if you want to buy that one and mix it up and
It might
compare
get you a little
to-
closer,
It
It's I can just imagine.
dude. That could be your two flavor recipe. You could get the one shot and just add Effie lemon to it.
Oh yeah.
That's easy. We're not going to
Oh,
count
this is
sweetener or
so bad.
anything. That'd be perfect. You might like. You could probably win. I'll definitely review it. If
Would
you
you
do
vote for that if I did that?
it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right, I gotta get out of here going to dinner. It's Kate's
Oh,
30th
man.
birthday. Thank you for having me
All
on.
right. Good recipe.
Yell at you guys.
Think about it.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
We're going to do
See ya.
something
Bye-bye.
fun.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Chat, you guys know who the true king of mixing is. Bye bye.
Yeah, they're saying us.
Yeah, they do. They do know.
They do.
I see a lot of people saying team developed, so that's cool.
Daniel is saying,
That's fun.
teamwork, whoever pays more. I like that.
I like seeing Wayne triggered. That was fun.
I mean, it
Yeah,
got me a
that
little
was so
nervous, though. I didn't expect to
Nervous?
see you.
Oh,
All right. So as we were saying, the so the assignment's going to be next week, and you have to come up with your best 2-flavor recipe. So, and we're not going to count sweetener. You can't just you know, you could sweetener can be like a given, whatever, but it's got to be 2 flavors, and it's got to be full. It's got to be a whole recipe. It's not that hard. Like, I don't want to like give any kind of fucking. But there's a lot of people that already know there's a lot of recipes you can do, like flavors you can take up to like 10%. They're basically a one shot. So
and we're not asking for very complex recipes. If you can bend the flavorings and do something amazing, great. But maybe you can just put the best combination of 2 flavorings that takes the best from each of them and makes a good recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a good practice in you know, trying to come up with. I mean, if you're like in a hurry and you just want to mix up something really quick, 2 flavors, sweetener, bam, done. I know a lot of people that do that, and so you know, it's just, I think it'll be a fun thing to try to create something that's really satisfying just using 2 flavors. I think it's an awesome challenge.
This is one of my. I was excited about this one,
and I think us 3 are going to also make one, right?
I mean, I've done it before. I can do it again.
Yeah, I like that.
So we're kind of challenging ourselves too.
So they have to post their recipes on all the flavors, illiquid recipes, with the hashtag develop to banger.
Yep.
Hashtag
it's in the
develop
chat.
to banger. You can also post it on VC Calculator. We grab them from there too.
Yeah.
Right.
So just make sure that you have that hashtag develop to banger in the title so we can find it.
And do it before like Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So we have time to mix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing, like, just try to make it full, like. Yeah. But also try not to like break a flavor. Like if you use mocha at like 4%, you know what I mean? With like vanilla swirl, like
That is the challenge with this assignment, is knowing what flavor to pick that you can use enough of it without breaking it to have a full flavor. Okay. I mean, this is a real challenge. When, if you're watching, this is what a challenge should be.
Yeah. Well, it is a challenge too, because like you got to know your tools like super well. You got to know exactly what you're working with and how you can possibly bend one or the other, or see how they like combine and everything. This is a cool challenge. Like, I don't want to give stuff away, but it is not that hard.
And it's really cool to try to push a flavor. Have y'all talked about this yet? Where, you know, to see how far you can take that flavor, because if you're only using 2 flavorings, and you're using something that you generally use at 1 or 2%, that's not going to be enough for a 2-banger recipe. You need, I mean, it probably won't be full enough. So try to pick flavors that you can push hard, but not break.
Right.
And Bob, you can use any brand you want. Try to make it like a brand that we have access to.
Yeah, don't use Decadent Vapors or something.
Yeah, try not to. And sweetener, you can add sweetener to those 2 flavorings. Yeah, it's not going to count as flavor.
If you have 3 flavorings and one of them is sweetener, like we're gonna say it's a 2-flavor recipe. Sweeten to taste.
What about
They're going off of that.
The same.
WS23. I mean, yeah, I guess it's the same way. It's like, you know, it's maybe try not to, but you know, we'll give you that too. So if we see that it's got WS23 and sweetener and it's got 2 flavors in it, I'm going to say that's still good.
Yeah.
That doesn't count as a flavor to me. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's you only have 1 week to do that. You got till next Thursday. Try to get them in as soon as you can. You probably already have a 2-flavor recipe. If not, then this is a nice little exercise for you guys to, like, you know, try to use just 2 flavors and try to build from the ground up. Like, how good can I do this? And then you can add on later on.
And if that recipe ends up being good and we talk about it, people probably will mix it because it's so easy to mix
Yeah.
a 2-flavor recipe. They are very popular.
Right. Yeah. This is how I like to mix, like, because it's so convenient. It's easy to do. I mean, if you
I
want to do
had
that.
a recipe from you that was 2 flavorings.
One.
Was yogurt drink with something else. It was so fucking good.
That one's shisha lime from Vape Train and Vape Train yogurt drink.
Yeah.
It's called lime drink. Not that creative, but people like
But
it.
it's good.
We can. I think we can do that. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is everybody that creates one of these 2 banger recipes, we're going to gather them all. They'll be put on our website. We'll collect them. We'll mix it. We'll try to mix up as many as we can. It should be pretty easy since there's only 2 flavors.
Yep.
So we'll put all the mixers who created a recipe into a random drawing and come up with a winner and give them 2. That's 2 one-shots from either our diner line at Flavor Jungle or our crafted line at Chefs, depending on where you want to get them from. So that's a plus. 2 one-shots.
Maybe
Bang.
if you win, you can try the golden Oreo. There is new.
There you go. Just came out.
How a golden Oreo is supposed to taste.
There you go. Yeah, you could add Effie lemon to it, and you could have a better recipe than all of the mixes. Sad Boy, the 2 remix, the remix, and then the remix of the remix. God, that gets confusing.
I didn't try that one, but it's a good idea to use that one shot as a flavoring. It's a one shot that you can use that way.
Yeah, that one
in other flavorings.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's not a very wide type of recipe. You know, there's not a lot of different kind of notes in it. It's just like cookies and cream, and that would work really well in recipe for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so I try to get them in by Tuesday so we can mix them up, and if they need a steep or whatever. But if you can't, like, whatever, I'll be mixing up until the day. But I'm hoping to see a whole lot of them. That's basically all we're gonna do next Thursday is talk about the recipes submitted. So
And if you have any idea of what kind of challenge we're gonna do with Wayne, leave it in the comments. We want to know what you think about our recipes and also about this challenge. How should it be? We're going to read it.
Right. And if you think that ours is better, then go on his video and tell him.
Do that.
And I left a review on his. I think he needs help. I think everybody should go leave a comment. Even if you haven't tried it, like I hadn't when I left the thing.
Your comment and review is so perfect. Let me read it because it's so fucking good.
Oh, you've already made a comment on his remix of our remix?
I felt bad.
Yeah.
I had to.
This little piece of shit. So you put in his video, I haven't tried the recipe, I don't need to, but I will give you 5 stars because you need them if you want to be in the front page of all the flavors. And then in all the flavors, you gave him 5 stars and put, I haven't tried.
Well,
you're so mean.
I felt bad. You know, it's got to be hard seeing one show be all over the front page of all the flavors after they did that whole reboot where, you know, Water Malone was on there and, like, you know, the Fruity Pebbles and like the Dinner Lady and Mayan Milk for like years, you know? I don't know. It just seemed like it's harder to compete with a superior show, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Superior is a good word to be used.
It is or isn't?
Robert,
it is.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
Robert Riggin, you have to submit your recipe to all the flavors or ELR or VC Calc using the hashtag that we had before in chat.
Yeah, let's post it again. Hashtag developed two
banger.
All you gotta do is you gotta post this and we will find it wherever you're gonna post it.
Yeah, put that hashtag in your title of your recipe so we can find it.
Yeah.
Don't send it to us. Don't send us your recipe. We'll find it.
Yeah. Don't
And
worry about that. We've always fucking
If you want to see Wayne triggered again, just put that in the comment of his video. It's going to help him with the algorithm. You have more comments, and also it's going to trigger Wayne in a very fun way.
Yeah, it's just gonna help him. He's not doing so hot right now. So
We should come up with some other ways to trigger Wayne. I really enjoyed that.
it doesn't take much, I guess. I mean,
Just to make a good recipe.
yeah. I think we should remix Water Malone. Let's just change the apple. You know? I mean, it'd be so much better if you just change the apple. So we'll just do that. Or we could do Obsidian for the fifth time, I guess. We could do that.
Yeah. Like he has like a black label, gold label. We should do like
Obsidian V2, Obsidian tweaked.
Obsidian developed, because all the other ones are undeveloped. You know, underdeveloped. That'd be good. I don't know, just throwing, just throwing ideas out there, just throwing them in the. All right. Anyway, so we'll see you. We'll see you next week for the assignment.
Yeah.
Where
can they find our one shots at?
They can find
and
them.
All of our content.
DevelopDIY.com. You can go to DevelopDIY.com. You can see all the latest recipes that we put out, the latest videos that we put out, everything that we put on here, other than premium and platinum benefits. Those only go into the Discord. You got to be a member for that. It's $3 or $10. And you can find the one shots. You can find the diner line. We've got 5 of them at Jungle Flavors, flavorjungle.com. And we've got the crafted line over at chefsflavors.co.uk. We got 8 there. So, and they're selling out like crazy.
Yeah, 3 of them was just restocked like last week.
Yep. Yeah. This is the newest one. Look at that one. God damn. Has there ever been a perfect time to release a golden Oreo one shot? I don't think so.
Perfect timing.
All right. Is that it?
All right, guys.
So
that was fun.
Next week, the assignment. Make sure you get your recipes in. #develop 2banger.
2banger. And they're going to go on the website. You're going to be famous. Yep. You're going to have your recipe hopefully talked about. Maybe maybe you could help Wayne mix against us. I don't know. Something.
And
there's got to be opportunities.
Win 2 one shots.
You could do that too. That's a better benefit. That's definitely more beneficial to you. All right, guys. Any parting words? You guys want to apologize? I don't.
To what?
No? Okay. All right, fine.
I'm going to shout out William Vance. He just got 3 one shots of ours. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let us know how you like them.
Thank you, buddy.
Right
that
on.
means a lot. Yeah.
All right. We will see you guys next week for the assignment, and look forward to seeing all your little 2bangers. All right?
Right.
All right. Kiss them goodnight. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Never came up. All right. Oh, wrong tab.
Drop my love for the